Hi, welcome to Cut It Out Cards. I'm going to do a demonstrable video of how to go about it. So what we've got is a printer and it's a downloadable PDF. So from your computer, you've purchased it, you've got the, you printed it. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So cut out the outlines. We put a large border on there so it suits most printers. And use a nice thick card that your printer can take through. So these types of printers can only take a certain size card before they puckle up. And I think the card size is, you can say the word.
200?
200
grams
per square meter? No, we're not sure. 200 somethings. So that's all right. So we grab a pair of scissors, like your wife's or partner's best dressmaking scissors. Oops. Or if you really want to stay out of trouble, not that you'll be in trouble, you can use a guillotine. So run it through the guillotine. So I've never used this one before. So
it's going to cut the wrong place.
And that's why I've got extra help here. So always have as many hands on board as possible. And I'm doing it because, because if I can get it done, anyone can do it. It's that easy. No, I'm quite good at this, honestly. So, so we'll cut down there too. Just cut the border off, so it's pretty straightforward. Guillotine cuts nice and straight. It's not necessary. A pair of scissors just as good. So yeah, so we've got really quirky looking pictures. So it's just a matter of getting the guillotine in the right place. If you make a mistake and you cut through the picture, it wouldn't matter, would it? Because you can just print another one. And you can print it as often as you like. So you pay once, use it a million times, but it's only for residential use, just for your own use, not for, commercial. So yeah, so just run it through there. It doesn't take that long. Good thing about one of these guillotines is you don't get your fingers with the scissors if you've got young fellas, young children. So so there we've got the picture. So it's just a matter of colouring it in. I'll do a quick colour in. I'll show you what I like to use, the pastel pencils. So go for the 24 pack, it's so much better. Because they're already sharpened and they're a better grade than the slightly cheaper ones. And the colour comes off really nice onto your paper. So, and you've got a huge range of colours. Like I'm trying to sell it, but they are the best. And I think they're, what were they? About $25 or something. So that's always a good option. And there was another option which I'll get my wife to show me. Where it is, there it is. Range of different felt pens. So different highlighters, different colours. So you've got the choice. Maybe I'll do a couple of different ones. So I'll just start out like using bright colours, bright pinks, great. So on this we've got Farmyard Friends, I think. It's a chook, a snail, a cat, and of course a caterpillar. All the Farmyard Friends you expect to find on a farmyard. Yeah, I said it was quirky. So these pastel pencils are great because you can just put out heaps of colour. It doesn't matter if you go over the edge, that's part of the fun. It makes it look more, what's the word? More personalised, and the kids are made, it's all over the edge, it's more memorable, isn't it? You can see that someone's done it instead of it just being printed off on a computer or something. So, and you don't need to go on standard colours, you can just colour in whatever you like. So, put some blue eyes. You can pick standard colours if you want to. So mind that backboard sounding noise. So, I don't know if you can see that. So I've done the first one there. You can make it nice and solid with colour. You can see how you can just keep going over it and it gets stronger and stronger. So yeah, and then maybe we'll go for a blue snail. How's that? A light blue, nice colour. Just chuck it on there. Look at that, beautiful. And we'll do the eyes in a slightly different colour, just because we want to. We'll go for this one. So we can go over the edge. It's no trouble. And what should we make the mouth? Make it bright orange, of course. And just because that's the outline, doesn't mean you have to stick in there. You can put teeth. Snails have teeth. Moons are razor teeth. So put some teeth in there. Customise it. Do anything you like. Put some eyebrows on it. You know, looks totally different. Oh, put some nostrils. How's that? It's looking like a really weird snail. That's really quirky. Okay, so we've got a cat here. I'm going to open up this pack. We'll quickly show you how to do it, because I know you guys want to just get into it. So here we go. Got all these beautiful colours. Look at that. So what colour is a cat? A cat is green. So we're going to go for green. Especially if it's sick, it's going to be really green. So, but you don't, no, I'm only joking, because you don't want to give a sick cat to someone for a birthday. Well, these can be used for any sort of thing, like birthday cards and gift cards. And you'll notice with these quirky cards, they're in. A lot of them are in 4 sets of 4, some are in sets of 3, and it allows you to cut in between them. And I'll show you the beauty of that. Make your card any size you like, so which is really good. So I'm just doing this pretty random, and we'll go for a skin tone for the nose and the ears. And you can go for a darker customisation on the inside of the ears if we want. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, so and then the last one, we'll go for a gum emperor caterpillar. I haven't seen one of those for years, but they're this beautiful coloured blue, and the olive green, almost like that in that colour. So if I start off with this colour, I don't know what you call it, it's a bluey green. The gummy caterpillar is a big caterpillar, it's got little spiky bits on it. They don't hurt you, so but they love gum tree leaves, and they're the most prettiest caterpillar. And like they transform into this huge gum emperor moth, like big moth. Absolutely amazing, and their cocoons are like that sort of size, really cool. And hard, like made from silk. So I'm just giving you the idea of these. Just colour it in any colour you like. So it can be as detailed or just whatever you like. So here we go. And mouth parts. So we'll go for a dark one there. And then we'll go for some blue eyes. And some eyelids. There we go. Didn't take too long. So we've got our card here. So before we do anything else, because we've used pastels and they can smudge a bit, you'll notice like they can smudge on the card. So from the art store you can get what's called a fixable workable mat. The expensive one's the best one. Well, this one is, not that I'm endorsing it, but it's good. And then you just spray across it nice and evenly, put it in the sun for like 5 minutes, it'll be dry in 5 minutes. And then you can touch it as much as you like and it won't smudge. So it's really good stuff. I'm not going to do that inside here, so I'm just going to go with it, with the smudging. So now I can make it into my customised card size. So I can fold it in half like this and make one big card. So just join up the edges, hold it down there, and it won't smudge because you've just used the spray. If you've just used the felt tip pens, it doesn't matter, it won't smudge probably much or at all. So you can have a card that long, so when you open it up, and if you're gifting a bottle of wine or something, that can go around the bottle, and you can just have it without the crease as well. So there we go. But because we've got little cut out sections, we can cut it out wherever we like. That's why it's called cut it out cards. So here we go. We're going to run it through the machine. You can find the, probably better if I do it in one. So I want 2 cards out of this one, so I'll line it up in between there, nice and straightish. And then we got 2 little cards, so really cool little cards. So even if I do say so myself. So yeah, if we cut that again, do you know how you give people multiple gifts, like in Christmas and things like that? Well, this is where this comes in handy. Got nice little cards. Okay, see I didn't cut it very straight on that one. That doesn't matter. You can always run it through again. Yeah. So, and then you can personalise what you want to say on there. And you can even put a dot punch through there, tie a little bit of ribbon, and it'll look really cool when you tie it onto the present. So that's really good. So, and so you can print and cut colour as often as you like. I'm going to put these up here so you can see. Here's one I did before. It's just like one of those cooking shows, really. Yeah. So yeah, have heaps of fun. Involve the kids. If you got kids, get them stuck into it. They love colouring and stuff. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can mix colours. It's just whatever they want to do is going to be great. So enjoy it, and I'll just show you some of the range. So we've got the Love You card. So you can, if you want to make it smaller, you can cut through between the hearts. You can go for nicer colours than I did here, but it's still nice. But it's, you know, you can do whatever you like. These are the colours I chose. But yeah, you can cut. So you've got the mouse and the cheese. This one would be great for a cheese and wine evening, maybe. So or just a quirky card. We've got some really interesting alien cards. So aliens and spaceships. You can cut them in between, like that's why it's cut it out cards. And also there's a play on words because they're the idea, bit of fun. So same thing. It's the same one as I did here. See, just different colours. So it's good. And a bee present one. This one here is, you can cut along the sides there. And then you've got it turning. I'll show you how to do that one. So let's say, put in the guillotine there. So cut that one too. There we go. Well, that was a bit rough, but that's good. That was the way it was supposed to be. And this is going to be great for if you've got if you're going to a French restaurant. I'm going to take your lovely partner to a French restaurant. So cut it there. Use a nice dressmaking scissors. They do a lovely cut through there. Oops. And then, yeah, so we've got the little snail there. And then you can open it up that way. So, yeah, it's just on that one there, it's like that. So, and then you can also draw in the backgrounds as much as you like. So those are some party animals. And there's a love one too, like you give me butterflies. So it's playing with circles. But yeah, so yeah, enjoy, have lots of fun. And it's as easy as download, print and make. And there's a freebie as well. So if you're struggling to find something you'd want to say and you can't quite think of it, I've got a couple of ideas. So get the free printable. And if you like it so much, you can just stick it in there with a little bit of tape or stick it in with some glue. And so yeah, change the words around, don't be limited, just do whatever you feel is necessary, but you're absolutely free to use the same wording. And enjoy, and I'm going to leave it there.